So for this week's Anything Goes, I decided to bring back a Narset Enlightened Master. This is the exact same deck list that I played the last time around. I haven't made any changes. I'd have to play it quite a bit more before I really started feeling, but in my experience, I didn't see many cards that I didn't really like, and I didn't feel like it was really missing out on anything too badly. So yeah, I'm just gonna play it as is, take it to another league, and see how it does this time around. All right, I got match one. I am on the draw, playing against Thalia, and this hand is completely unkeepable. Thalia might be a tough one. I don't think I've ever played against Thalia with Narset. All right, this looks marginal, but we can probably keep it. I don't know if I want that. Like, there's not really. I mean, Thalia's going to be a problem. I can force a wheeler once at a cost of 2 cards. I can't complicate it. I know I'm a draw. I don't think I want it. Alright, land's okay. Here comes Thalia. Almost certainly. Maybe I wanted to keep Force of Will. I mean, it's something. We don't need to play Hall of the Bandit Lord just yet. Let's play Flooded Strand. Actually, let's crack Flooded Strand. He could easily play a Mindset in response to our next. So, definitely blue. Probably white. Let's go Hollowed Fountain tapped. Alright. Chances are he's going to get a Kytheon next turn. There's not a lot we can do about it. Jeez. Alright, so we need this so that we can play this. Untap something. Up to 1 target creature gains indestructible. Okay. That's fine-ish. Pretty bad way here. The second Thalia is definitely causing us problems. Alright, Eidolon of Countless Battles is a 3/3. Alright, alright. If we draw an untap, now we can't cast anything with without Narset anyways. If we haste the Narset. We can actually cycle complicate 4 mana for we don't have to pay an extra mana to cycle it. I might have wanted to consider that. He can pay for that. But then we can't do anything the rest of the turn. That's fine. We're priced into wrathing. Oh, Cunningham's a 4/4, so 8. Yeah, we're dead, aren't we? Yeah, if he, yeah, any attacks. And unless we draw like Swords of Plowshare? No. Even that doesn't do it. Yep, just got run right over. I mean, there are outs to this, but we just didn't draw any of them. Well, we could tap his team down. No, we can't because of the Grand Abolisher. Yeah, I think we just got to give the GG. We basically did nothing and then died. That's unfortunate. Alright, we got match 2. We're on the play. Playing against Nissa. Order. This looks pretty keepable. I don't know what we're worried about forcing. Sylvan Library. Not an elf. Probably not Nissa. Let's play the Plateau. Nissa's too repeatable. Alright, he's not playing Nissa. That's strange. I guess you want to ramp. I guess ramping 1 mana is probably better. Alright, we're pretty close here. What do we want here? We probably just want a Tundra. Not interested. Yeah, we'll take that. Stops us from having to worry about anything. We'll just do it to kill 2 elves. It's fine by me. He plays Nissa. Gets a forest. Did he play a forest? No, he did not play a forest. I ramped a little bit harder than the Nissa deck. Got this Force of Will to protect from who knows what, probably this. Nissa's renewal. Oh. Okay, no, I don't care about that. It flips Nissa. Legendary 4/4. Let's play land first. Do we bounce this, swing at Nissa? He just recasts Nissa and flips it again. Huh. Do I care about that? I mean, I need to bounce it. Do I wait and see if something... Yeah, because he doesn't get to block yet. It's whenever it attacks. Do we care about Nissa? Probably. Alright, and then that's... Return target, permanent to its owner hand, draw a card. Alright, we drew Walk the Aeons. That's great. Elspeth lets us kill the token if he makes another token. Yeah, he's going straight for Nissa again. Not worried about force willing it. I'm worried about prime time, other things like that that are actually harder to deal with. Alright. As I said, we can kill that. Don't care about rampant growth. Don't care about Nissa's pilgrimage. Although he could be getting to 10 pretty soon. Alright, don't think I need to crack this. Alright, evasive action. So, destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater. Swing at him, and Nissa. Alright. Not interested in cyclonic rifting there. What do we want here? Just a spell pierce, I guess. I don't know what he's gonna play that we can spell pierce. Probably nothing. That's a blue card. I think we want a blue card. All these are pretty bad. It's Tamio. Let's draw a card for each tap creature I control. Play a Desolate Lighthouse. Let's cast Walk the Aeons. See how much mana we have left. I'm not sacrificing. It's obviously me. It looks like we have 3 mana left. And then let's do nothing. Discard some lands. Okay. And then let's attack. Alright, and a great flip there. It's Jace. We've got a Scalding Tarn that we can... We're going to draw 3 cards. Disallow, Vandal Blast, Maze of Ith. What don't we want here? Probably the Spell Pierce. Don't really care about the Maze. Well, the Maze of Ith. Probably not. I don't know. Let's throw a land away. And then let's Volcanic Island. We could draw 4 more cards, hoping to hit another extra turn spell, or just let him go to his turn. I think we tap this thing, play 3 tokens, and let him go to his turn. We got a lot of counter spells up. If he plays Emrakul, I don't know if we counter and disallow. Maybe we just bounce it, disallow and bounce it, and then swing for a bunch of damage. And it has indestructible, so Elspeth can't kill it. Expedition map, huh? Alright. Get Cavern of Soul, obviously. Eye of Ogun, okay. Let's loop. Right over this island. Alright, that's outstanding. Let's attack. We could disallow the Eye of Ugin. Another not so great flip. Do we tap it? Disallow. I kind of like that. And then it doesn't untap. And then let's take another turn. Obviously me. Let's play this on human. And then we didn't make this. And we didn't draw. And we can put 2 cards back. Don't really care about this. Don't really care about that. Shuffle. Steam vents. Probably should spend a little more time thinking about what I'm going to draw there. Does Chandra kill him? So this is 9. Yeah, Chandra kills him. Just in case we got the dissipate. Alright, and we win. Alright, we got match 3. We are on the play. Playing against Nissa again. I think it's even the same player. This is far too greedy of a keep. This looks fine. Yeah, I want this land. Yeah. So, getting paired against the same opponent 2 times in a row. I understand his complaint. Especially when probably not a great matchup. I don't know. Let's go Volcanic Island. He didn't... Did he mulligan? He mulligan. He didn't get a turn 1 elf. Alright, let's play the Steam Guns tapped. These Nissa decks don't have... they can go higher than you if they're really fast. But if they're not fast enough, they don't have removal. You know, other decks have Earthquake and, you know, Edicts and stuff like that. I don't think I care that much about Nissa. But mono green removal is all targeted. Explosive Veg. Let's... I don't think we're going to counter that. Even if we got a free counter spell, we could get a Daze or something like that. I don't think there's any chance of that happening. I think we're more interested in the card that he plays afterwards. Palace Jailer's probably pretty good here. I think he recognizes that. I think I take it. It's a tiny bit risky to start. No, it's not. Let's go. He actually gave me a land to play with it too. Alright, so we're the monarch. He could prime time. He could even play a land Sylvan Primordial. Giant. Okay. Looks like prime time's coming down. That's a bit unfortunate. Because he can get the Eye of Ugin. He's going for Dust Bowl. And Temple of the False God. Okay. And then crop rotation for Eye of Ugin? For Wasteland. Alright. So he's going after my lands. He's trying to penalize my mana base. I don't know how good that's going to be yet. So let's not worry. Well, I do kind of want a Council's Judgment this thing. He gets rid of my double white, though. Let's attack. We can only condescend for one. And we're going to start getting Dust Bowls. That's unfortunate. We can condescend it at least. But it sets us back pretty far. Let's not worry about that. And let's draw this. You just put that on top of my library. Draw a card. Narset. A land is good. And we got rid of a white mana, didn't he? I just noticed that. We actually exposed both of them. Let's exile. Nope. I can't cast that. Nope. He can play and flip Nissa. I think he can still then Dust Bowl us. It's got something else big. Ugin. Oh, that hurts. Did not expect that one. -4, yep. He can't hit Narset. A little bit risky, I think. So we can Play the tomb. Play the signet. Cast Narset. Draw a card. Alright, Relic. Oh, it looks like he's trying to draw there. So Nissa. Plays a snow covered. He's drawing. What do you lignify? Reclamation Sage. Hit the signet. Okay. He wants my mana. 3 damage to me. But so he can actually block here, can't he? If he puts all of them in front of it, then 2 damage gets through to her. And can a Johnny? Let's get a basic plains. Really? That's our only card? Yeah. Oh, that was an old low. Let's look at his hand. Draw a card. Lignify. And... alright. Well, we can at least... block with Jace. Reveals Mouth of Ronan. At least he got an unlucky draw there too. He can Mouth of Ronan the Jace. It's actually pretty good. He can then either take the Monarchy or kill a Johnny. My guess is that's what he's doing. He doesn't have much else in his hand. Yeah. He did draw 1 card. Okay. Alright, 3 damage. Oh, okay, yeah, he redirected the damage. That makes sense. Then he gets the Monarchy. That's pretty good. Alright, that's pretty good too. We gotta attack him first. Let's draw 3 cards. Let's play an expedition map. Let's I mean, we pretty much have to walk the aeons here. And then oust, I guess. Yeah. No, we got another temporal manipulation, I just noticed. It was probably in our hand last time, wasn't it? Maybe I could have waited to play that. I might have drawn something better. Whatever, blue. Let's stack our deck with Jace. I think that's the correct thing to do here. Let's play this land. Let's play... We're not going to Dust Bowl this turn. We have a whole nother turn. Hexproof is... Yeah, he's complaining about the hexproof. Can't say I argue. I disagree. What do we want to flip? We want to flip this. No. These are the most expensive. We can cast. I think we just draw 3 cards. I don't really care about this Dryad Arbor. Get rid of that. Yes, please. Let's just look at the top card. Okay. Let's make some soldiers. Let's do we bolt this thing? Man, we were looking behind there for a second. It's crazy. We probably do want the Wasteland. We probably don't want the Hall of... Let's stack our deck with Jace. Put these 2 cards on top of our library. Yeah, this is getting pretty stupid. Not gonna argue with him one bit. Do we care about that mana? No. What can we do? We can Discard all the cards in our hand and then draw more? Yeah, okay. He sees the writing on the wall that he's dead. Yeah, so we were pretty far behind. He played an Ulamog, he played a Primeval Titan, he played an Ugin, and he destroyed like a lot of our lands, and we still managed to find a way to win. Deck's pretty nuts. Alright, got match 4. We are on the play. We are not playing against the same opponent. Playing against Queen Marchesa. Alright. It's a slow hand, but I think we can keep it. He's mulliganing. And he keeps. So I don't know how Queen Marchesa is going to be. That monarchy plan is pretty good. He gets it off a couple turns before we get off our... Alright. Well, we can counterflux it now. They do play discard, though. I mean, he didn't play a turn 1 discard, though. Alright. I don't think we crack any of these crazy lands. We've drawn all the lands we want at this point, so I think now we're fine to start cracking these lands. Oh no, we haven't drawn all the lands we want. We do want one more land. If we play Narset, though, he can just swing right into it. Painful Truce. He has to discard. I don't think we counter this. Probably just discards a land. Probably got a few in there. Now they do have edicts and stuff like that. I think we kill his black land and say go. And it just breaks even on tempo, but I mean, and he did just draw cards. Alright, there's the last land that we need. He does have edicts. He has the Crackling Doom, which is a little bit better than an edict against us. Let's get Tundra. Volcanic Island. Crack this for a Hallowed Fountain, I think. There are double red spells. Yeah, no. Because of the double red spells, let's crack it for Steam Vents. We had this Plains in our hand. Let's play Narset. We want to feign white mana. We could actually draw like a lightning bolt. So unless he's got like an ancient tomb or something, he can't replay Queen Marchesa. Which he does not. He might have a way to deal with Narset. Alright, Kaya. Now we discard a card. I guess this Vandal Blast. Alright, let's look first. I mean, we could just play Elspeth. It's a little less weak to removal. He still gets to Queen Marchesa. And then... I'm playing this on human no matter what. He could have an Edict. I kind of like the Elspeth plan. Then it makes it so it's just Crackling Doom. He almost certainly has another land. I don't know if Queen Marchesa is his play. Let's get rid of the Signet. He's got his own Elspeth. That's interesting. Alright. I don't know what you do against that. I guess we're winning the Elspeth war? I mean, we could bounce these three creatures, hit Kaya, hit Elspeth. We could even... rebound the Mystic Confluence. Seems pretty good. And we get to keep up the miscalc. Let's attack Kaya. Elspeth. Elspeth. He could have Snuff out. Alright, let's make 3 more tokens. Seems pretty good. Then we only need to bounce 1 token. If we counter Queen Marchesa, if he plays Queen Marchesa, or if we counter something else. Alright, we can't do anything about that. He can name Mystic Confluence. We still get 3 tokens in at Elspeth. Alright. Yep, he has to do that. We probably should have drawn first. What do we want to pretend we have? White, blue? He could have oh, looks like Crackling Doom is the card he has. Okay. I mean, there's no playing around that. I guess we could have kept up miscalc, or like we could have waited a turn and kept up miscalc. That would have been a way to play around it. We can still draw another land and replay her. And now he doesn't have Crackling Doom. Doesn't have many ways to recur things in his graveyard either. He or she, my opponent. Alright, Vindicates Narset. Can't do anything there. I've already countered Queen Marchesa, so he can't recast it. Goblin Dark Dwellers. Alright. That is one way that you can get something back. Maybe I should have left man up. Vindicate Cavernous Souls? Alright. Yeah, I guess that keeps us from... I'm wondering if I want to just minus on this. Or flame slash it. I think we flame slash it. I don't know. We could just ignore it. Lose a token, make 3 tokens. How bad is ignoring it? We don't have the monarchy right now. We can deal with it later. We still kill Elspeth? I guess we have to block in order to protect Elspeth. Oh yeah, he doesn't block. Didn't think about that. So we create 3 tokens. We play Jace. And we play this tapped. We can't miscalc Queen Marchesa here. We can't miscalc that either. Alright. It's a battle of planeswalkers here. Two damage to each creature and to just each creature. Alright. Oh, that's pretty good. It's pretty darn good. So we're clearly doing this. I don't think our miscalc is any good anymore. He knows about it, and almost nothing. I think our only out here is trying this Narset. We might lose our Elspeth here. But we get to keep our Narset, most likely. We do have to play around an Edict. Oh. That was dumb. I don't think I had any outs there. But playing that for no value. I mean, I got rid of Chandra. Man, that was pretty brutal. Alright, well, let's take another turn. Cycle miscalc. I probably should have tapped different and flame slash Queen Marchesa. We still can. Should I do that? Should I flame slash this thing? Probably should have flame slashed it a few turns ago. Let's get rid of that. If we draw a land, we can replay Narset. But now we are weak to edicts, and he's drawing an extra card per turn. So Narset's probably going to die. But we're literally out of cards. He also has, like, Wrath and Toxic Deluge, and he probably doesn't care at all about killing Queen Marchesa. And Council's Judgment, now that I think about it. Armageddon. Alright. It's interesting play. Honestly, I think his best out, if he didn't have anything to do with to Narset, his best out was to let me tap it once, hope I whiff. I mean, that was a semi-whiff. Just Flagstone's pretty good here. And hope to draw into something. You're drawing 2 cards per turn. Do I want a Mystical Tutor for anything? I mean, Gitaxian Probe? I don't know. Let's just not Mystical Tutor. Jeez. Alright, he's missing a land drop. We get to cast free spells. We're still missing land drops. me, obviously. I'm gonna bolt it. Alright. I mean, it's correct to do that before I draw cards. I could draw an island you can't respond to. He can wasteland that if he wants to. I'm not sure he wants to. Doesn't look like he wants to. Alright. Wonder we would have drawn that for the turn. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So Chromatic Lantern, Mox Diamond, which we wouldn't have been able to do anything with. We could have drawn 2. I'm not sure what order we would have done that in. But yeah, so made a mistake there playing Narset into Chandra. I forgot about Chandra. I mean, he just used Chandra's minus ability. And I forgot that was a way to kill Narset. But my opponent went with a very ambitious Armageddon that basically cost him the game. Like I said, I think his proper thing to do was just to wait a turn. I mean, you're still taking a hit from Narset no matter what. You can't do anything about that. So just wait a turn, don't Armageddon, and hope you get into an Edict or something like that that can deal with the... you have more mana to do it. So I think that was probably an incorrect play. Alright, we got match 5. We are on the draw. Versus Animar. We have a counter spell. We have 2 counter spells. We have a Wrath. We're missing some lands. We're on the draw. I'm going to try this. We can cycle the miscalc if we have to. Wrath is a really good card against them. We're nowhere near playing a Wrath. We get Tundra with this land. Tundra or Hallowed Fountain. Tundra. He doesn't have a turn 1 elf. That's a good sign. We actually wouldn't be able to counter Animar if he had a turn 1 elf. I don't think he's playing Stifle, is he? Alright, there we go. So Tundra. So he gets a Stomping Ground. If we don't draw a land, I think we play the counterspell on his Animar. If he plays Animar. We didn't draw a land. Alright. Hopefully not being punished too hard. If he tries to play around counterspell, then that's pretty good for us, because then we can miss calculation. Yeah. Can't let that thing resolve. Too broken. Maximum punished. The remand's at least pretty good. And the Ancestral Vision might help us get us out of this. Alright, Lotus Cobra is an excellent creature. You got like a Wood Elves or something? Wall of Blossoms, okay. None of those are putting counters on Animar. Please let me draw a land. Alright. We are playing Magic. This thing costs 5 mana. Do we dissolve it? And that's a Scry. I think the Scry is probably pretty good. What do we want here? We probably want white just to ensure. That way any land. We can counterflux it to make sure he doesn't have like Spell Pierce or something like that. That's probably correct. Let's make it blue-red. Then a blue. And cast. We take 2 here. Wrath keeps him from casting his guy. Or we could... He needs another land and then it costs a full 7 mana. And then only colorless creatures can be played. So we could Signet into... I mean, greed has worked for me this far. It shouldn't have. Definitely should not have, but I'm gonna go with the greedy play. And let him cast Animar. And then just wrath away his board afterwards. I guess a fetch land gives him one other color. He could Rex Sage something or something like that. Instead of playing Animar. There's a few things he could do instead of playing Animar. Looks like he doesn't even have a land. Trinket Mage, okay. What do you get? Pithing Needle? Or a creature. Pithing Needle, okay. If he names Coalition Relic, then it doesn't... I guess we could have named it. Yeah, Coalition Relic. Okay. We can bounce his whole hand? Or his whole everything? I don't think we want to do that. I think we'd rather Wrath and Wasteland. I mean, we could play Narset, but I don't think that's correct. We could Time Walk. That's just a bad explorer. Oh man, so he's got 3 red, 3 green, 3 blue. But these blue green are a pain land. So that makes it very clear that we have nothing available. Alright, Rex Sage on the Signet. It's pretty good. Wants to hurt our mana. Alright. I could have gotten another mana if I tapped the Coalition Relic in response. So we could Dak Faden. Takes 2 damage from Rex Sage, but we keep Remand up. We could... Yeah, it lets us filter our draws. It's pretty good. It goes to 4. Wow, those are such good cards. Let's get rid of Zolve and the land. No, we can't get rid of the land when we're one spell away from... I guess the Mystic Confluence. Oh, it hurts. I guess we have a high chance of drawing a land with Dak Faden, if Dak Faden lives. That's not a guarantee. It's fairly likely, not guaranteed. We definitely don't want to daze anything. What does that do? It's just free. And then it's a flyer. Does it restrict his mana if we counter? Because then he doesn't have 4 mana available. Whatever he was planning on doing. I think this is correct. He could still recast it, but he doesn't have 4 mana available for whatever he was planning on doing. Oh, and he doesn't replay it. Does he have his own counterspell? He could. Let's draw. Let's get rid of Signet land. It's got to be a 2 mana counter spell. Alright, So it just Narset resolves. Dryad Arbor. It's fine. Let's... Happens to be a really good blocker. And create a bunch of really good blockers. It's also just really, really good. So he can't block if we do we draw first? Sure, let's draw. Geez, so Signet. Don't think we need the disallow anymore. Let's attack. All right. So we unexec. Oh, it's got to be non-land, huh? It's unexpectedly absent that, and then turn a permanent, draw a card, and then can we? It's Mox Diamond. Let's cast it. Let's get rid of Flooded Strand. Let's play this. So probably tapping my mana in the stupidest way possible. We can actually walk the Aeons and play Jace. Now, we can't put a counter on Coalition Relic. Let's pay 2 life to draw a card. Court of Calling, he can't cast right now. Cloud of Fairies, Emrakul is 15 mana. Oh, and we won. Alright, so, yeah, I mean, a lot of the same. Thalia was a really bad matchup. Queen Marchesa was pretty hard. But the other ones, Nissa, we beat pretty handily, like even from behind. And then that was a pretty greedy keep on the Animar one. But I did have the tools in my hand. I just needed to draw a couple of lands. And I ended up getting there, and I got there pretty big. And we were going to take another turn and then another turn, and it was over. So, yeah, I really like this deck. It's come a long way. I used to be real weak on this deck. Vial Smasher made it pretty bad, I think, and now that Vial Smasher's not around, I think it's got a better matchup against the other decks in the format. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. We went 4-1 the second time now, so that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and open these packs. One at a time in classic fashion. Doubling Season. That's not worth anything in Magic Online. An unsummon there. Wild Ricochet, not worth anything. It's 15 play points, worth $1.50. And an Ugin. That's a big one. That is a big one. I think I have a foil Ugin. No, I have a regular Ugin. Foil Ugins are too expensive. How much is Ugin worth? Maybe it's worth $5.50. And the foil is $36. I won't be getting that anytime soon. But, all right, so thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good night.